I mean...
Oh yeah, well maybe you'll tell me what I want to know if I have your nose. Then you like do the trick on his face with his thumb and your fingers.
And he's like, ah!
If you want it back, you'll tell me what I want to know.
Hey, Wolf Among Us. I'm Time. He's Cable. Last time we hung out.
Don't even worry about the last time, because we're gonna get a recap when you start this episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get a recap of all your choices.
Well, we're going into episode 2 then. This is the guy who we have not yet met, but that my stats listed as the highest percentage.
He's most suspicious of this boy because he hasn't committed to anyone else. So the game's like, well, there's a mysterious other character then.
Whoever this guy is, let's go find out, maybe.
Mr. Toad? Do something, Bigby, before he completely tears up the place. Whoa, 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 hey, hey!
It just cuts in and just smack.
Just slap, yeah.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are. Please, Bigby.
I've been trying to be a good boy.
A good boy. You need to earn those pets and pats and scritches after all.
I'm staying out of it.
It's not what you might be thinking.
Did she say that? I don't remember that.
I think she said that.
Come with me.
Man, it's really skipping through.
Well, they gotta summarize that whole, like, 2+ hours into, like, 5 minutes. Maybe.
Don't interrupt
Less,
me,
actually.
Snow.
You asked me a question.
Don't change the subject. You are to blame for this unpleasantness, Miss Snow. No, I'm D. He's dumb.
Oh, no! Oh.
You'd think he'd have, like, enhanced senses that would let him know somebody's sneaking up behind him or something.
Well, no, dumb is really sneaky. You don't get it.
You're out of paper towels and they're gonna string me up, Bigby. Like you said, it looks fucking bad. It looks really bad, but I didn't do it.
All right, I got $100 for the first bloke that can tell me something about a girl named...
This is after you kick the shit out of Grendel.
Come sniffing around this part of town.
Hey, this is before that thing we just saw.
It did that out of order.
Right, Bigby.
You're out of order. This whole system's out of order.
This is also out of order.
Yeah, this was before you even walked into the bar. And then it cuts to you walking in and, like, looking at your name tag on the floor and be like, oh, man, oh, jeez.
Not again.
Not again. Well, time.
I need to get some super glue for that next time.
You're gonna need a lot of super glue for this head you just found, too. Oh my god! Can we even show that? This is public access television.
No, we have to blur it out. It was just that whole time ever since he saw it. That same expression, just kind of staring blankly.
They brought him here in the back of a cop car and they just picked him up while he was stuck looking that way.
He was in the same pose the whole time.
They had to like bend his legs manually so he could sit.
Lay him down across the back
They
seat.
they just opened the trunk and tossed him in. They didn't even close the trunk. They just drove away with him like hanging out of it.
A long night for you. You look like you could use some rest.
I'm feeling pretty fucking pissed off right now. If I'm honest, I'd like to smash everything.
Maybe
Is that a threat?
possible potential love interest is dead now, so...
I didn't think
Well,
that
no, it's not threat. It's I'm mad because someone I liked is dead.
Look, I know what you must be going
Do
through.
you?
Really, I do. But I could use your cooperation.
You don't know anything.
I remember when I did this scene, I just had him smoke and not say anything the whole time.
Talking to the piece of shit that did this.
Well, you stonewalling me like this isn't helping either of us, so why don't you cut the shit and...
Watch your fucking mouth, lady. I was going to tell you everything I knew, but now I'm going to keep it to myself because you're a potty mouth.
Lady, you are a normal human and I am the big bad wolf. I am so incredibly not intimidated by you.
I could walk through you.
I could walk through this whole police station.
Cops. Always trying to empathize with people.
Bigby, aren't you technically a cop?
Do you?
No, he's a sheriff.
I guess.
No. Have you had a friend killed and their head left at your fucking doorstep?
Twice?
Yeah, twice.
Didn't think so.
I mean, I guess I only technically just met the first one, but...
You were nice to her. She was appreciative, I think.
Her nose is bleeding.
Huh? Why? What?
Your brain is shrinking. You look nuts.
What?
I'm Detective Brannigan.
Only Monica. Only Monica. Only Monica.
What is happening?
I am a scientist.
Oh,
Scientist.
Somebody is using a psychic attack, I see. Shit, her head is gonna explode like scanners.
It's just whoop. I like how that's the one scene everybody remembers from Scanners that happens like right at the start. Whatever, they're just normal humans. Fuck them.
He's like, okay. Hi,
We have to go now.
do you have psychic powers, Crane? Hello?
It's a good thing you found the evidence box marked evidence.
She'll be fine. It's
You
just
gonna
a
eat her
memory
later?
spell. Very expensive. But
Stop it, Bigby. We gotta
the
get.
whole
Just
station
shut
will
up.
get the last
You
24
have
hours
those?
And everything they saw at the Woodlands. Well, hurry up.
But what about all the other crimes that they probably had to deal with in the last 24 hours?
I had to finish my delicious lung butter cigarette. Lung butter, available now at your local Kmart. Smooth and delicious, refreshing.
Kmart. Is Kmart even still around?
I don't know.
I guess this is the 90s, maybe, so...
Oh yeah, they'd be. Well, I don't know when do they Kmart start showing up.
I don't know, actually.
We gotta hit up that Circuit City, and if they don't have what we need, we'll have to go to the Radio Shack. And then on the way home, we'll hit that Hollywood Blockbuster. Or Hollywood Video, and then the Blockbuster if they don't have the movie we want. Stop referencing dead shops that nobody cares about anymore.
Thanks for bailing me out.
Thanks for hitting me up with that tab at the bar. He responded with.
Found Tweedledee.
No, it's fine. The head thing has distracted, and he's never even going to think about that
Why you
again.
detained him. Dee was at the Trip Trap when Snow was left at the Woodlands, so he couldn't possibly be involved in this mayhem. Bluebeard.
Yeah, well, the woodsman has an orgy of evidence, and it's too suspicious, so it's obviously not him.
We have to
Oh, Bluebeard is
can't
here.
implicate an innocent man,
Yeah.
and people are already worried about your conduct.
He's working for somebody. And whoever it is wants him snooping around every crime scene I've looked at.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean they're involved in the murders.
I like
You're involved in the murders, Crane.
I like how we have two dead ladies who are decapitated now, and a guy who was known for decapitating ladies.
I know.
And nobody has even mentioned him as a suspect yet.
Well, I mean, you've had several chances to, you just didn't.
I mean, I could have, but I also didn't think he was even in town, so...
I don't know why you thought that. I don't think anybody said that. I think even when you said it the first time, I was like, what? I don't think so.
I thought that's what he said,
No.
I mean, maybe he just got back. You don't know.
I guess.
He wasn't in town, he was under it. He was in the sewers.
Can't believe this is really happening.
Yeah. It's hard.
He'll
Our
remember
stories
that.
used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
And it repeated every day.
City. Everything's gotten so confused.
Don't miss having to run for my life terrified every single time, but, I mean...
Giving
I don't really miss the part where he throws his jack-o'-lantern head in my face either. It hurt. It was not great. I have a big nose. It's a big target.
I guess fine, I suppose.
She could come off as callous sometimes.
Could she?
Wasn't really.
I didn't get that impression.
Said that she wanted to change.
I mean, she seemed very no-nonsense.
Yeah, but that wouldn't really say callous.
Well, what about the times when she bapped you in the head when you wanted to eat that Lawrence guy you thought was dead? That was pretty callous. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it.
Put an end to this. It's been 2 murders in as many days. If we don't unearth our culprit, and soon, There will likely be another on our doorstep tonight.
Well, we'll
It'll
run.
start multiplying. There was 1 murder one night, then a second murder the second. Tomorrow it'll be 4, then 8.
We'll
Okay, wow.
we'll run out of lady fables eventually, I'm sure.
Sigh, and then he presses his nose, says reparo, and fixes his window, and it's like, there, I got it.
With his nose?
With his nose, yeah. Like Santa, he like does his nose thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, were you planning on using that? I just
It's magic.
really like rubbing your
You're not really cleaning the knife, you're doing the back edge of the blade.
What do you think you're doing?
You're also not going to cut him, that's the back of the blade. You're
No,
really bad at this.
No, it's a. I think it's forward curved.
Chatting with our new
Is it? It's like a kukri then?
Yeah.
Back. I told you, if you want to be involved, you will do things my way. No violence.
Wait, stop the door. Great, now we're all fucking locked in here.
We're stuck.
We gotta wait until maintenance comes down here in like 8 hours.
Hello, Bigby.
Hello, governor.
Oh, goody. I thought you wanted questions, and I was having so much trouble thinking of any good ones. Though I'd settled on, how's your head?
You see what I've been dealing with? What are you going to do about this, Bigby?
Shut up, not Lee.
Been better, but we're not here to talk about me. Snow White is dead,
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
and I'm supposed to just believe you.
You were with me when it happened, dummy.
I mean, the other one wasn't,
Still have
though.
questions for you, D.
Are we sure when she died?
We don't actually know, but I mean,
Ridiculous.
Let him work. He's got more experience with these kinds of things.
You know I saw you at Faith's apartment. What were you doing there?
Girl's got air conditioning. Can't imagine what it's like living in a little shithole with no air. Especially with this heat wave going on. Have to find some place to cool off.
I'm not fucking around here, D. All right, D. Let's get to know each other.
All right, go ahead, just wet willy time, nerd. I'm gonna give you the worst noogie.
Cold over here.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
just tickling.
That suck, actually.
Yeah.
Look at this photograph. Every time I do it, makes me laugh.
Just put that away.
Oh, the torture is the fact that you referenced Nickelback. God.
We just.
I hate the fact that they were in the homelands. I hate it. I hate it so much.
We just. Nickelback is.
You know who did this.
That band was formed by fables.
I don't know what to
Oh,
do.
no.
They're
Barking
all.
up the wrong tree.
Oh, no.
Did it.
Well, I guess I'll just save that for later then.
Just tell me what you were doing at Faith's apartment.
Look, Bigby, we're not on opposite sides here. My brother and I are trying to get to the bottom of
Okay,
it.
then work with me.
Yeah, if that was true, you'd just be telling me what the fuck you know.
Your brother. Where was he last night?
I can't say. He could have been anywhere.
Uh-huh. You definitely don't know.
He didn't do it, if that's what you're thinking.
Then where is he?
No, I'm not sending you after my brother. Look, I answered your question.
My brother.
Can I get my stuff back now?
What did you find on him?
Oh, nothing of consequence, really.
Just the rest of Snow White's body, he says, pouring it out of this box.
It was just in in his pocket.
You just carry this around?
Always.
Drink it.
I mean, who doesn't, really?
Smash D. I guess you didn't pick glass in when you were with the woodsman.
Yeah, I didn't hit the
Couldn't
woodsman.
hurt, I guess.
No, I didn't even notice that. I was kind of looking forward to it. I was wondering if you'd press it. That was a big meme for this game for a while.
Look, Bigby, this isn't going to work. Don't you want to find out what happened to those girls?
Don't you think he'd give us more than what we want to know if we didn't have a head on his fucking shoulders? Can I just cut his head off? It's been a while.
What voice does he have?
But I can't tell you where
He has the voice of
Last
Lee
time I saw him, we split up, and I went to find
from season
Faith.
1 of Walking Dead.
I
I
don't
th-
know where he is now.
I don't
But
know
he
where I've
didn't
heard
kill
him from.
anybody. Just leave him out
Lee,
of this.
probably?
I haven't watched Walking Dead.
Or any Telltale game after Walking Dead season 1, because they bring him back.
There's more to it. You said you were trying to find something.
You might have done stuff in other games.
All right, Dee, since you never answered my first question, what did you want?
It's time for a gosh darn noogie, I promise you.
Oh no. Oh no, not the noogie.
I got a receding hairline, please don't.
Bigby's noogie is infamous.
You're so pleasant.
Infamous, guys.
I was kidding. I don't want to be your friend.
Money.
You always carry
This is going in my pocket.
Got a lot of laundry to do this week. What's it to you?
I can actually pocket it.
Yeah.
Come on, Dee. What did you want from Faith? Sweet girl.
I'm not very good at interrogations.
Sweet? You think that girl was sweet? She was a fucking thief. Fucking sweet. Faith was plenty of things, but that ain't one of them. I mean,
Oh yeah, well maybe you'll tell me what I know and want to know if I have your nose. Then you like do the trick on his face with his thumb and your fingers.
And he's like, ah!
If you want it back, you'll tell me what I want to know.
And then that just works.
You're saying you're bad at interrogating, but you got him talking twice now.
Yeah, I guess.
You're gonna get me in trouble, Bigby. I can't answer any more of your questions.
Cigar.
Fine, then I'm gonna hold my finger right in front of your face and say, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
I'm saving that.
Not anymore, you're not. I had one cigar in my entire life and it tastes like crap. I don't get the appeal.
This is really
They...
point of this.
I've been, like, around people that are smoking them, and they smell real bad.
They smell bad, they taste bad. I don't get it.
Real nice.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was like fucking $8, but great.
Look, you're not a bad guy, despite what Beauty says about you. At least you're not a total bastard anyway. But I just can't give you that information.
There's no way Beauty would associate with a scumbag like you.
What's wrong with me? You're telling me I ain't pretty enough?
Why would I choke him?
We're real.
Because you can play this like a bad cop, if you want to.
I guess.
Be a murder investigation, but you're treating this guy like a fucking house
He's
guest.
literally been,
Not
like,
getting any
talking.
answers from him this way.
No, he's top heavy. I need to take off about 10 pounds.
You're going to let this ignorant shit walk out of here in one piece. Out of my way. I'll show you how it's done.
What the fuck? What do you think you're doing?
Teaching him a lesson.
Can I punch him?
Pay attention.
You could do a German suplex right now if you're fast enough.
You enjoying yourself?
Immensely.
You better be careful, Bluebeard. I don't even know the details of your story.
Apparently you cut some ladies' heads off, I guess. Your wife.
That's all I know. That's all I know.
Your beard is not very blue.
Oh, finally, maintenance.
She just has no head.
She's just holding it like the Headless Horseman, like in her hand. She's like holding it up. She's like, stop it, guys. Come on.
Wow, you regrew that really fast, Snow.
Oh boy, episode 2, guys. Turns out Snow's alive.
What a surprise.
Get obliterated expectations.
But then who was...
Who'd have thought that Snow White would still be alive? Oh my God.
Who was the other one, though, then?
But who was head, though?
But who was head?
But who was head?
This looks pretty nice, the colors.
You'll get to see it 3 more times, nerd. It is nice, though. They do a good job, like I said in the first one, of recreating, like, comic panels.
Mm-hmm. Still sleeping.
Working hard, hardly working.
Do you ever wake up, sir?
What the hell was going on down there, Bigby?
We found your head.
Using a prisoner like that.
Bluebeard was being a dick. I was being nice to him. What you fucking talking about?
I literally was being nice to him.
Okay?
I was the nicest person in the room.
I was in the process of, like, trying to stop Bluebeard from doing the thing.
The meanest thing I was planning on doing was a noogie.
You really scared us. If we'd just known you weren't...
How are you not actually dead?
Do you know how scary it is seeing you beheaded? Don't do that. Stop it.
He said his son found
Are you aware that we found your head on the doorstep?
at the time. Getting her back here wasn't easy, but hopefully we'll find something on her to help us track down the killer, or at least to figure out who she is.
I'm glad you took care of things.
Pat, pat.
Pat. Whenever he's like proud of people, he does like head scratches for them because he'd want that.
What is it?
He tries to like scratch me out of the ear. They're like, "Fucking stop! What are you doing?" God.
I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I just feel like
Oh, for a second I thought her earrings were like one of those things they put in their earlobes to make them stretched out. I was like, oh.
I feel responsible.
A strange fashion choice for Snow White.
Maybe that's
Strange. But I guess they didn't say she didn't do it.
I don't think it's about you. There's something else going on here.
Maybe.
Well, it should be about me, she says, pouting.
I'm the protagonist.
God.
I mean,
Just ask
that's
Deputy
what it
Hood.
is, right? So, what's our
Did
next
we
move?
even check for that?
Check for what? I wasn't paying attention.
Whether the body was glamored to look like her or not.
I don't know. We didn't have our magic wand to like wave over it.
Business
I
office
don't.
twiddling my thumbs, waiting for the big bad wolf to solve all my problems.
This is literally my job.
It is literally my
That's
job.
not what I meant.
Well, then what did you mean? I told you, I'm tired of sitting around. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
I could use
I just
another
want you to be
deputy.
I almost lost
Fine then, you
one.
say, pulling out a plastic badge, licking the back and sticking it on her forehead.
She should be pretty powerful, right? I mean, she's Snow White.
I mean, she doesn't have any powers in her story,
I guess
though.
she doesn't have any powers, but still.
I know it's
I guess she'd survive if she got like punched in the face like pretty easily because she's pretty popular, but she can't really like fight from what I understand.
Yeah, I suppose.
Her whole story is just she hung out with a bunch of weirdo dwarves and then
He wouldn't tell us much.
the guy thought she was dead and then the apple got kicked out of her throat because they had a bump.
It's pretty
So,
inept, though. So try not to be too, you know,
Myself.
super nice and cool.
right.
Whatever, I'll just open up with the head pats and scritchies.
Yeah, he'll love it.
So long as I can sniff his ass first, right?
I'd love it.
I'd love it if he sniffed my ass.
I wish more people would do that. It's so weird.
You guys are fucking weird to me. So
All of you humans don't know how to do a proper
First or
greeting.
after, but let me
Getting
know
really
how
huffy
you
about
feel it.
because he's the big bad wolf, so he would get huffy and then puffy, as you would know.
Buffkin? Do you
Oh
have
no,
some-
now we have to rebuild the whole apartment again.
I wish that Buffkin would like fly in, but like really zigzaggy and like drunk.
Yeah. He just like crashes into the shelf instead of landing on it.
Solve murders.
And cards.
Well, that's appropriate.
Oh, I get it, cause you like snow and you thought she was dead. Okay, I get it.
The moon. Usually this is about
Oh,
deception.
you're gonna have to duel a second wolf while a lobster watches. Got it.
The small, good wolf, my arch nemesis.
Oh, I hate him. He's so fast.
What you're looking for.
What's this?
Whatever.
Antacids.
Acids. Maybe this has been harder on him than I thought.
Oh, I gotta take the zigzag path to get there. I gotta pathfind.
I gotta take the scenic route to get over there.
Snow's
I really hope they update the engine when they make the sequel. Or well, they're making it right now, I guess. So I hope they have to update the engine.
It's been a long time. They got it, right?
You'd think that, but it was years between the first season of Walking Dead and this game, so
Probably not anything new to look at here, I assume.
I will get
I guess
to
I
the
get some
bottom
more.
of this.
Different comments, I suppose, on a couple things.
Beauty and Beast. Always putting on a show for each other.
We were promised you that you would fight beasts at the end of the first episode. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
But I did tell you that Telltale often lies with their previews, so who knows if that actually happens. I don't remember.
It might. I guess we can...
He does look very bothered by it. He's just like, again with this? It's every day.
You'd think you'd get tired of having your belly cut open and with rocks stuck in and then thrown in a river.
I meant what I said.
Let's talk about the woodsman. He's like, nah. This gosh dang hacker put his initials on the front of his desk like a gosh dang ego hacker.
He did.
Squeaky, squeaky.
One of these days.
You're supposed to do it counterclockwise, you idiot. You even tried.
One of these days, the genie is going to be back from vacation. Hi, guys.
So, check out anyone who fits that profile. You might start with Bluebeard.
Right away, Miss Snow.
Oh, I get it. Because my story has me beheading wives, suddenly I'm a suspect. Whatever.
In this serial beheading case.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot.
Here's your box of evidence labeled evidence.
Come on.
Is it just her head? Like, what did they pick up at the scene?
That's printed on there, too, so they didn't just, like, write it on there. They had to buy a box that was already pre-marked evidence.
No, they just have a giant oversized stamp that they just stamp onto boxes. It's, like, really big. They need to use both hands to do it.
I guess they throw people down this?
I don't know anything about the witching well, but I guess.
That seems a little harsh.
What's the witching well from?
I don't know.
I guess I can look it up, as I can be Jamie tonight. Tip tap witching well. First result is fables, so it might not be a real thing. The witching well is a magical well that acts as a portal to the lands of the deceased, and was used by Fabletown. I think it was invented by this.
I've never seen her face before now.
You're gonna be okay.
They just have a portal to the afterlife in their basement?
It's used by Fabletown to dispose of fabled bodies on the assumption that they couldn't return.
The glamour is so
As well as punitive measure for fables responsible for committing great crimes.
Just do what you
So there's no coming back, I guess.
I mean, what if you were really good at climbing?
Where's the Lysol and the Febreze?
Oh, we left that upstairs in the office. Unfortunate.
Damn it. Let's go through 2 loading screens to get it.
Not part of the glamour.
Looks like something from the homeland.
She's actually completely unrelated and just happens to look and dress exactly like you.
Whoops. This is the Disney Snow White. Whoops.
She's not even a fable. She's just a regular human.
Do you think different versions of the same fable got like a copy, but like mildly different? This is the one that had Fun in the Mines where they were singing their little whistly tunes.
Just like Faith's did. Did Dr. Swine...
Oh, I gotta get him real close on this one.
we gotta get yet another close-up of that.
Bigby, shouldn't you have recognized whether or not it smelled like snow? Don't you know that?
Yeah.
Does she have like super smell? Big bad wolf, kid. Oh, the perfume got it. He immediately answered my question.
Also, I saw the bottom.
Immediately answered my question.
Do you see that?
Could be a bruise.
Right next to this axe wound.
Well, I don't think we have enough evidence to determine how she died.
Excuse me, this head is in dire need of pats. Pat, pat.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
It'll be okay. I'm gonna solve your murder. Pat, pat. Oh.
Nothing. So...
I already took the fortune cookie out of this one, I think.
You will live a long and happy life. Oh.
Well, the fortune cookie message was for me, not her. I mean,
Thanks.
And also, if she was a fable, she probably did live a long-ass life. And parts of it were happy.
Parts of it. Oh, we got track marks.
Track marks.
Gross.
She used Mundy drugs?
Looks that way.
Would that even affect somebody who's supernatural?
I mean, alcohol apparently does, so...
Used up
Does it? Oh, I guess it does. Woodsman was pretty drunk.
They did say Mundy drugs, which implies that there are also fable drugs.
Don't be ridiculous.
That's the moon sugar when the Khajiit come by. They have their caravans coming through.
I mean, they might exist somewhere.
There's probably some like thing they say in the comics where it's like it's only stories from like several hundred years ago that count. Shut up.
They need to be in the public consciousness for long enough.
They need to be public domain before they qualify. The Mundy legal system has to qualify them as public domain before they show up.
That means now there could be fable character fables.
I'm glad Cthulhu decided to stay behind.
No, he just moved into the real actual ocean instead. He's fine.
Have fun getting the game balanced with us talking over it constantly.
Look at that.
Oh, I'm hungry.
There's an extra one here.